Hello, good day viewers. I welcome you all to this mathematics presentation. So in this presentation, I want us to look at trigonometric identities. So firstly, we are going to start with the angle sum identities. So meaning that we are just dealing with identities that have to do with the sum. So the first one, we are going to start with sine, okay? So if we have sine, then we have A plus B. So A and B are presenting angles. So what's the identity for this one? So whenever you have sine A plus B, so this one will give us an identity which will be, you say sine A, okay, then cos B. So the way we expand this one, we say sine A cos B, okay? So you get sine A cos B plus, then the second one will be cos A sine B. So this is the first identity there for the sum identities, okay, of angles. Now let us look at the second one. So for the second one, we are going to look at cos. So if we have cos, then A plus B. So for cos, now for this one, the way it is different from sine, because for sine we get both sine and cos. But for cos, when we start here with the first one, you start with cos, then you end with sine. So this one will be expanded as we are going to say cos A, okay, then cos B plus. So we have gotten cos A and cos B. So here we get sine A, then sine B. So this is the second one. So this is the other identity. Okay. Now let us look at the third one. So the third one, okay, the third one will be for tan. So this one we have tan, then we have A plus B. So remember we are looking for sum, that's why we are adding all these angles, okay. So for tan, this is going to be, we'll get tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A tan B. So these are the identities for addition, okay. So we have sine, cos, tan. So make sure that you know these identities. They will help you to answer certain questions. So let us now look at the examples. So this is our first example. The question reads, find the value of sine, in brackets we have 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. So here we are going to start. So we say solutions. Okay, so we have been given sine, in brackets we have 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. Okay, so now you must know that sine 30 degrees plus 45 degrees, we can add these two angles, which will be equal to sine 0 plus 5, it's 5, 3 plus 4, it's 7. So this will be 75 degrees. Now, sometimes they can say, can you find sine 75 degrees? So if they say find sine 75 degrees, you can break this 75 by using the special angles. Here we have used 30 and 45 because these are special angles and we know their values. Okay, so they can say find sine 75 degrees. Okay, you know that you can break it in this way. You can say sine 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. So now let's find this. Sine 30 degrees plus 45 degrees, this is equal to, now since we are looking at sine here, how do we expand sine? Remember when we add A plus B, we are saying this will be sine A cos B plus sine B cos A. So do the same here. So this will be sine 30 degrees, then cos 45 degrees plus. So here we are going to say cos 30 degrees, then sine 45 degrees. So I hope you remember this identity. So from this stage now, what are we going to do? Sine 30, we know what it is, okay, when you looked at special angles. So sine 30 is 0.5, which is the same as 1 over 2, times cos 45. Okay, cos 45 degrees. This is root of 2 over 2. So this is root of 2 over 2. Plus cos 30. Cos 30, we know that this is root of 3 over 2 times sine 45. So sine 45 is the same as cos 45. So sine 45 will also be equal to root of 2 over 2. So this is what you get. So from this stage, 1 times root of 2, you just get root of 2 over 2 times 2, it's a 4, plus root of 3 times root of 2. So I'll just say root of 2 times root of 3 over 2 times 2, it's a 4. If you want, you can multiply because these are same roots. So you can say root of 3, root 3 times 2, which will be root of 6. It's fine, okay? Now, I know that this root of 6, okay, this root of 6, I can't break it whereby I come up with a perfect square number so that I remain with a whole number. Okay, so that's why I've taken root of 2 times the root of 3. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Then from that stage, we can try to simplify. We can try to simplify this. We just say, since the denominators are the same, we can just say root of 2 plus root of 2 times root of 3 divided by 4, which is the common denominator. From this stage, we can observe that root of 2 is common, so we can factorize the square root of 2 outside, open bracket, root of 2 into root of 2, it's a 1, plus root of 2 into root of 2, it's a 1, 1 times root of 3, we'll get root of 3, like this, close bracket, over a 4. So this is our answer. You can leave your answer at that stage. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. We've come to the end of our first lesson. So I'm going to make another video where I'm going to explore more examples on angle sum identities for cos and tan. Okay, then the other video will come which will cover the difference, the angle difference identities for sine, cos and tan. Thank you so much once again. Bye bye.